told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter, looking at the starting five for Oakland. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And for the Lakers, we've got Green, and it's Scott in at shooting guard. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Puts it up. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Oakland shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Oakland with a rebound. Here's Bender. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Scott, back to Green. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Good work there as it goes.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Oakland on the other end. Pass to Scott. Baseline Jay. Yep, count it. Scott's got his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
From deep, Rose. Rebounded by Green. Outside Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
At the line for your home team.
And he's good on the second. Rose outside. There's the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Worthy. Here's Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Rose with it. Here's Bender, covered by Johnson. Here's O'Neal. And here's Jordan. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rose outside. Tries yet again. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Guard it.
Cooper's checked in for Green. Oakland making a switch here. Worthy passes to Cooper. Up top, Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. The shot's good.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
Now Jordan. Elbow shot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Oakland on the other end. Johnson off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Oakland leading by 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And he lobs it up top. Dives for it. Oh, swiped away. Here's Weber, covered by Johnson. The steal. And they're on the run. Deflected. Here's Bender. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles trails by 3. Outside Johnson. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ramos' shot is good.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Bender. That shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Rose. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Oakland ahead, up by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's get a quick breakdown. The game we've seen from Oakland here, guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Oakland, Green out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Hardaway in at the point.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
What? That was a foul?
Here's Cooper. Still without a bucket. Out left to the wing. Rakowski to pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Green's checked in for Los Angeles. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Here's Cooper. Pass to Scott. To the left side wing. Here's Rakowski. 5 to shoot. Here's Cooper. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Here's Scott. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles making a change here. Johnson's checked in, so he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Scott passes to Johnson, and there's a pick. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And stolen by Green. Pass to Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oakland.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Embiid, he's checked in for Oakland. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Johnson. Six to shoot. Oakland with a rebound. Fast break. Here we go. The kick out to Gay. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Oakland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Gay. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Scott. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. The baseline J is on the way. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oakland leading by 5. Now here's Irving. Gay finds Green. To the inside. Irving. The kick out to Gay. Here's Starks. Shoots over Johnson, and that one's good. Starks.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
So it's Los Angeles now, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Johnson inside. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Starks. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Los Angeles trails by 7. Left side Johnson to the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Weber, and the layup is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Johnson with it. Lets it go from 11. Abdul-Jabbar misses. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Outside, Green. And that one hits the back iron. Oakland leading by 7. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yes, it's good. Gay's got 6 points. Here's Scott. He's guarded by Irving. Scott passes to Johnson. Here's Worthy. Here's Scott. He's guarded by Irving. Green, a screen. From deep, Johnson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oakland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oakland leading by 9. They've got Johnson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. And for Oakland, they've got Derrick Rose, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Here's Green. Good on the baseline, Jay. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 10. Johnson against Rose. Johnson passes to Scott. Over Jordan. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Bender. Ooh, pops a J after a cagey pass fake. Bender's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Green. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Rose, left side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's intercepted.
Yeah. Are you serious?
In transition, here they come. And that one's good.
Oh
Green.
my God, Jordan, why are you
He's got his
fucking
second
young?
basket of the game. Here's Rose. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Los Angeles trails by 12. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Johnson. Green, a screen. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Bender. He has 7. Chamberlain, no good. Johnson on the wing. 11 feet out. Second chance shot. Chamberlain pulls it in. Oakland leading by 12. Jordan misses. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Hell no.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And Oakland has possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Wow, they be playing with that bullshit, bro.
Green against Jordan. Johnson on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 5. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Green. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark. Here's Bender. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Oakland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Cooper's checked in for Green. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Oakland. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles trails by 13.
Bro, that was fucking
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Looking to end this cold spell. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Scott. 6 points for him. Good on the shot.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Bender. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team. Shooting for the away team, Bender. 2.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're
trying anything now to get them
dominated
out
all
of this.
teams.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Los Angeles trails by 15. 55 seconds left in the third. Here's Scott. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Scott's got 8.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Pass to Weber. Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Weber's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Worthy. Here's Scott, guarded by Rose. Pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Worthy. No made baskets yet. That one goes. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They get the rebound. From deep, Jordan. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Oakland in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles trails by 13. So on the floor for Oakland, Green out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And it's hammered home by Green.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Cooper. Pass to Johnson. Tries the spin move. Floats one up. It's tipped. Gay with the ball. Green picks him up. And Irving powers it home.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, number 31.
Johnson against Hardaway. Outside, Green. Back to Johnson. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Cooper. Takes the three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oakland leading by 15. Shoots from 14. Irving, the pass to Embiid. Now here's Irving. Now Green. Another shot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Green's gotten his first points in this one.
How active is Draymond Green on the offensive end? This guy is so good at recognizing, okay, I've got to look from the mid-range.
Here's Cooper. He's guarded by Irving. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Irving. The finish. Oh, wow. Incredible.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Lakers call timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
So I see my team is a little bit different this year. Has some different players, but some new players that showed out this year, and I for sure Bender and Starks for sure.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
They went off the field.
Up again to win the drought. Oakland with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. And that one's good.
Let's go.
Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Wing shot on the way. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Abdul-Jabbar. Here's O'Neal.
Let's go.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Johnson.
Like 10 years
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
16 came out.
Got a hand on
That
it.
shot here, man. This shit is over. Come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq. I see you. Come on, Shaq.
There's
Come on,
a minute
Shaq.
40 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Worthy. Back to Johnson. Pass to Worthy. Here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Nigga. Fuck you thought this was, nigga.
Irving looking around.
Yep.
And the finish
Nigga,
by
over,
Irving.
nigga.
I almost can't believe what I
Domination,
saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man.
Don't be
I'm
100 with
speechless.
y'all. Whoever watching this.
And so it's Johnson.
glad
with
it's
it. He
over
brings
now.
it up for the Lakers.
I said I was only going to play the current teams, and that's it for the season. I was going to
54
play
seconds
at least
left in the
until the
fourth
finals
quarter.
was over.
Pass to Worthy.
Guess I beat every team now. Yeah, just about to just...
Here's
shit, just run out
Abdul-Jabbar.
now.
He's covered by O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar
nigga.
misses.
No lie.
Here's Irving.
This season
It
kind of
goes
had... Oh, let's
again.
go.
His sixth basket in
This
7
season definitely had me
tries.
frustrated.
Stepping up
It took
and
me a while to
nailing an
beat these
important
teams in a while.
shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy
The other
and
one,
great
they'll
effort.
go
And as a
pretty
coach,
smooth.
you'd love to see this from your team
I'll be honest,
every
with some it
single
was
night.
kind of like a...
Here's
See,
Scott.
sometimes it was like a struggle trying to get my shots off and like that.
Outside,
Figured it
Green.
out, though.
Over to the wing.
Yeah,
It's
nigga.
stolen by Irving.
Come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq.
Left side, O'Neal. Irving goes in.
That's a foul.
Oh, a
Come
clear
on.
foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Away team. Julius
Gonna be the wrong 30 points.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Yeah, 60, 30. Yeah, we dominated.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Outside Johnson.
Showtime Lakers, bro. We beat every team. All the great championship teams.
So Oakland wins it.
And the
Boy,
Showtime
this crowd has to be
Lakers.
shocked by the way their team
All the
was
Celtic
dismantled.
teams from
Now,
Bird,
shocked and
Bill
surprised.
Russell,
It
and
doesn't matter
Jason
what the matchup
Tatum,
is.
and
You never expect a road team
Paul
to just
Pierce, and
waltz
all the
in
basically
and
all
cruise
the
to the type of
all
victory
the
like we
versions
saw
of the
tonight.
Celtics that we know I
And
beat
that's
them.
going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Technically,
For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and
with
Grant
all
Hill,
the
and our
Lakers,
entire crew,
beat the
this is
90s,
Brian Anderson thanking you
the
for tuning in.
89 Bulls,
We'll see you later.
the Bad Boy Pistons, the 05 what's it called? San Antonio Spurs. I beat the Golden State Warriors, man. So yeah, man, this team was definitely legit that I have. Even though I had used some of them people from them teams, but I had to get Shaq though. That was a bust. So before I get out of here, I'm gonna see who my MVPs of this year. Who some players that stood out. Draymond definitely, because Draymond in a lot of my videos, he was the reason that I won a lot of these games. Where his fast-paced offense and he just fast with it, like he just got quick hustle, you know. So Draymond is definitely one that stand out. Obviously Rudy always. Oh yeah, Bender, who I'll call Airbender from the Pacers. He's actually in the finals right now. So if he wins, congratulations to him. Or even just being in the finals period, congratulations to him for sure. But yeah, he been going off for me. So yeah, Bender, Gabe, Draymond. What about my point guard? Russell Westbrook was going. What is this? He was going off this year.
Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes.
I probably might play this. I'm not really sure. I said I'll probably just skip this part and just beat only this. So this is all the teams I beat. What's the original domination? I beat all the current teams from this year. And then the All-Stars, basically best teams of this or last season basically. And then all the old school teams. I'm gonna see which ones was champions. I think then all of these were champions here. Yeah. No. So these three didn't win championships. These three. But 94 Rockets, yeah, 98 Bulls, yeah. No. But they was good. It's another 3 teams that didn't win championships, but they was good. But Iverson, definitely Sacramento Kings. I'm surprised they didn't win championship. 05 Suns, I'm with them. Either 05 Spurs, 08, 2011 Bulls, they didn't win one. 12 Thunder, they didn't win either. But they was a great team, so obviously these 3 won. All these teams won championships. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandel Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce. I possibly might play another game on here, just depends. But if not, it was cool. I give this I'm gonna be honest, this season was kind of different, I ain't gonna lie, because I was frustrated with my team in the beginning. I give this like maybe a C, B minus, C for this season. Alright, so I'm about to stream something else, so just chill before I go to work. But before I get off, farewell to 25, thinking about getting 26. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes going forward. Until next time.